It's been said that rappers tend to live fast and die young. Unfortunately, that statement is true for this rapper who died at just 23 years old. But he didn't die from a drug overdose or in a car accident. He was actually killed by his own close friends. So what happened? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at the death of one of the most promising rappers of our generation. Before we get into the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe for more content. Let's begin. Pop Smoke, whose real name was Basher Baraka Jackson, was born in Brooklyn, New York on July 20th, 1999. From the time he was a child, Pop Smoke knew he wanted to be a rapper. At age 12, he began writing lyrics and freestyling with his friends. He took the stage name Pop Smoke because he thought it sounded cool. And he got the nickname Smoke because when he was younger, he used to smoke a lot of marijuana. While growing up in Brooklyn, Pop Smoke had a tough childhood. His father left the family when he was just a baby, and he was raised by his single mother. As a result, he grew up poor and had to witness the harsh realities of street life. Despite these hardships, Pop Smoke remained focused on his dream of becoming a rapper and began recording music in his teens. In late 2018, at the age of 19, Pop Smoke released his first song titled NPR, which gained some local attention. However, it was until January 2019 that Pop Smoke rose to fame after releasing his breakout single Welcome to the Party. The song became a viral sensation on TikTok and garnered millions of streams on Spotify. Soon enough, all the bigwigs in the industry started taking notice of Pop Smoke. He caught the attention of 50 Cent, who quickly signed him to his label, 10 Summers Strong. On February 7, 2019, Pop Smoke released his debut mixtape, Meet the Woo. It was met with widespread critical acclaim and debuted at number 43 on the Billboard 200 chart. With his career on an upward trajectory, Pop Smoke seemed destined for greatness. He had already collaborated with some of the biggest names in the industry, including Travis Scott, Quavo, and Nicki Minaj. And he was on his way to becoming one of the most successful rappers of his generation. Unfortunately, Pop Smoke's story was cut short on February 19, 2020, when he was shot and killed during a home invasion in Hollywood Hills. He was just 23 years old. Wow. Now let's talk about how Pop Smoke died. On the evening of February 19, 2020, Pop Smoke was at a party at a mansion in the Hollywood Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles. According to reports, the party was hosted by a social media influencer. Some sources say the party was attended by 100 people, while others claim it was attended by over 300 people. Among those in attendance were rapper Lil Baby, singer Sweetie, NBA player PJ Washington, and rapper Jack London. Sources have also revealed that there were lots of drugs and alcohol at the party. At around 1:30 a.m., a group of men wearing masks and armed with guns entered the party and announced a robbery. They tied everyone up with zip ties and demanded everyone's jewelry and other valuables. According to sources, 2 of the men were dressed in all black and had their faces covered with black ski masks. The third man was only partially covered with a white mask, leaving his identity visible. He has been identified as Corey, while the identity of the other 2 gunmen remains unknown. Pop Smoke can be seen in a video clip dancing with one of them before the robbery occurred. Sources say the gunman was identified by police as one of the members of the Roll 60s gang. As the men were ransacking the place, they found Pop Smoke, who was hiding in a closet. They pulled him out, and according to reports, one of the men recognized him and yelled, "He's one of the guys from the vlog." Before anyone could react, the gunman shot Pop Smoke twice in the chest and once in the back. Sources reveal that the fatal shot was fired by the gunman wearing the white mask. While one of the other men was aiming the gun at Pop Smoke, the rapper's bodyguard stepped forward and tried to wrestle the gun away from the assailant. In the struggle, the gun went off accidentally, and the bullet hit Pop Smoke in the back. The men then fled the scene, taking some items with them. The ambulance was called, and Pop Smoke was rushed to the hospital, where he was placed on life support. Died on February 19, 2020. At 11:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the coroner's report revealed that the cause of death was multiple gunshot wounds. The shooting was captured on video by one of the partygoers. A snippet of the video shows Pop Smoke dancing with one of the masked men moments before the deadly attack. In the video, Pop Smoke could be heard saying, "I feel like somebody might get hurt here tonight," perhaps foreshadowing what would happen later that night. Following the incident, many celebrities expressed their shock and sadness over Pop Smoke's death. Some of them took to social media to pay tribute to the late rapper, including Travis Scott, Chance the Rapper, 50 Cent, Quavo, and LeBron James. After Pop Smoke's death, there were calls for justice, as people demanded the arrest of those responsible for his murder. However, despite the passage of over a year, the men responsible for the shooting are still at large. Police officials revealed that the investigation was ongoing, and they were following up on several leads. But so far, no arrests have been made. Many believe the reason why nobody has come forward with information is because those involved are too afraid of retaliation. Sources say the Roll 60s gang is a very violent gang and will not hesitate to silence anyone who cooperates with the police. It's worth noting that Pop Smoke's murder is not the first time the Roll 60s gang has been involved in a high-profile crime. In October 2019, the gang was also linked to the killing of rapper Drakeo, the Ruler. Drakeo was shot during a concert in Los Angeles and died 6 days later. Investigation into Pop Smoke's murder is still ongoing, and a reward of up to $200,000 has been offered for information leading to the arrest and conviction of those responsible. The family is calling for justice for Pop Smoke and urging anyone with information to come forward and help solve the case. Many people have criticized the police for not doing enough to apprehend the men responsible for Pop Smoke's death. They argue that the police should have acted swiftly and decisively to bring the killers to justice, given immense public outcry following the rapper's untimely demise. The fact that no arrests have been made yet has led to speculation that the police may not be doing everything they can to solve the case. Moreover, there have been accusations of police brutality and misconduct in the aftermath of the shooting. Some people believe that the police have used excessive force in dealing with the residents of the area where the shooting took place, leading to further tension and mistrust between the community and law enforcement. In response to the criticism, the police have defended their actions and stated that they are committed to solving the case. They have urged the public to trust in their ability to investigate the matter thoroughly and bring the perpetrators to justice. The police have also called for calm and order in the community and urged people not to take the law into their own hands.
Ow.
It is important to remember that justice delayed is not always justice denied. The police may be working tirelessly behind the scenes to gather evidence and build a strong case against the suspects. They need to ensure that they have enough evidence to secure a conviction, as any missteps could potentially derail the case. Furthermore, it is crucial to allow the legal process to take its course and not resort to vigilantism or mob justice. Pop Smoke's death was a tragic loss of life, and the community's grief and anger are understandable. However, it is essential to channel those emotions into constructive actions. That is contribute to the peaceful resolution of the situation. This could include working with law enforcement to provide information, supporting initiatives that promote peace and unity in the community, or advocating for stricter gun control measures. Ultimately, the desire for justice and closure should not come at the expense of due process or the rule of law. What do you think about Pop Smoke's death? Do you think the police are doing enough to investigate his murder? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.